Hey, so the regimen we're going to use today is we're going to use the Unblemish regimen. I have all 4 regimens in my house because we all use pieces of them. My son uses the Unblemished face wash because he's almost 13 and he kind of needs it. My husband actually uses it as well for shaving because it gives him a great shave. It softens up your beard, keeps your face nice and clear, and so he shaves with it. So we have all the regimens in the house, and so I have all the pieces of the Unblemished regimen on hand, even though I don't personally use it, but it's not going to kill me to show you guys how to use it. So the Unblemished regimen is for acne, blemishes, breakouts to clear, clarify, and control and prevent. Clear, clarify, control, and prevent. There, say that 10 times fast. I'm not gonna. So it's a 4-part regimen, or as I like to call a 4-part harmony. And it has a face wash, a toner. This is the dual intensive acne treatment. It comes in a dual chamber. And then last but not least is the oil control lotion, which is an SPF 20, which is really important, and we'll talk about that when we get to it. So for the first step, which is going to be our wash, this is actually a medicated cleanser with an over-the-counter level of 3% sulfur. And the sulfur penetrates the pores to control blemishes and reduce redness, and the pores stay clear for all the treatments that follow. And sulfur is a pretty big deal when it comes to cleansing your skin, and not a lot of places use sulfur. So it's a really unique wash, and it works really, really great. And it feels really tingly. I actually like to use it if I've been out in the yard, like cleaning, you know, weeding or cleaning the yard, and I feel like there's dirt in my skin. I'll use the sulfur wash, and it makes it feel so gorgeous and clean. So when we're gonna use this, we're gonna wet our skin with lukewarm water, and then we're gonna use our fingertips, and it's just a simple, easy application. So I'm just gonna run a little water. Take off my glasses because I won't need those. This also means I can't see real good, so enjoy that. Easy peasy. Skin is wet. A lot of the paperwork, or a lot of the instructions will say to use like a 1/4 size of any of the face washes, and I always find that to be a lot of face wash. So I use like between a nickel and a dime. It's kind of fatty. And I just rub it between my fingers. And we're gonna wash. We're gonna wash all over, avoiding your eyes, because you don't want sulfur face wash in your eyes. You're gonna rub it on for like 30 to 60 seconds. I tend to go on the 60-second side. I don't keep track of it in any way. Wash your neck, wash your jaw. You know, these are all areas that we don't always think about. But don't forget, when you're talking on the phone, whether it's your cell phone or your work phone, today's tip is that it's resting on your jawline. And if you're prone to breakouts, that's, you know, you're gonna always notice them there because your phone is always there. And it's kind of trapping oils and dirts and, you know, stuff like that. So make sure you do a super good job of washing there. I'm just gonna duck down and rinse real quick, and I'll be right back. I always follow up my rinsing with a face cloth just to get the rest. And then we'll move on to step 2. It doesn't really take that long to do it. A lot of people are really intimidated when you say, oh, it's, you know, a 4-step regimen. And really it's only 4 steps in the morning, because you don't need to use, you know, the lotion at night because it's an SPF. And you can skip that in the evening. So it's really just the 3 steps in the evening. And plus with Unblemish, because these are, you know, pretty, these are pretty beefy ingredients because they're getting rid of acne. So there's a step up with Unblemish. You don't just start using it twice a day, every day, there's a step up to it. So, you know, it's going to be, you know, when you first start, every other morning, and then you'll start every morning, and then you'll start every morning and every other night, and then you'll start every night. So, hello. Peekaboo. So, you know, you don't want to just hop on into this day and night, because your skin's going to freak out. As you know, anybody who has acne knows when you introduce something new, it can get a little crazy. So we've done that. We've washed our face. We're cool. I'm going to put away our face wash. And the next thing we're going to use is our clarifying toner, and I just need to get a little pad for that. Ta-da! So a lot of people like to use cotton rounds when they're using toner. I prefer a gauze pad for a couple of different reasons. One is that my toner lasts longer. I find that, you know, when I used to use a cotton round, I used to just squeeze like a lot of toner into a cotton round, I think because it absorbs more. And the gauze pad I tend to use a little bit less. Also, it's a little bit gritty, so I know it's kind of getting into my pores and stuff like that. So I've dampened it, if you can see. It's not that much. And you're just going to go over your face. Again, avoid your eyes. You don't want toner in your eyes any more than you want anything else in your eyes. Down the neck. Always the neck. I say this a lot. A, always use toner. B, don't neglect your neck. What's it ever done to you? Your neck needs attention too. So I didn't talk about the toner before we put it on because I don't have my glasses on, so now I can't read. But the toner's job is to just gently clean your pores, and with it, it's got a mild alpha hydroxy acids, and it also has antioxidants to calm the complexion and prepare your skin for the next steps. Always use your toner, boys and girls. Woo-hoo. All right, so step 3 on the Unblemish is the dual intensive acne treatment. This is a unique dual chamber delivery system, and it ensures maximum efficacy of the 2.5% benzoyl peroxide into your pores to help prevent, not devent, what is that even? How do you devent? To help prevent new acne and breakouts. So it says right on here, for best results, tap firmly against a hard surface before each use. So we're going to do that. I feel like that was pretty tappy. It says to use 1 to 2 pumps from each chamber. I'm going to use 1. So you can see on the top, there's like 2 little things. So I'm going to go 1. Had to prime it. 1 from each. There we go. They're 2 different colors. They're 2 different things. And they're only mixed together at the moment you're going to use them. And why is that good? Again, we're just going to rub it all over our faces. Why is it good that they're only mixed when you're finally using them? Well, it's good then because that's what guarantees you maximum efficacy. Think chips and salsa. So if you're getting chips and salsa, they could be brought to the table with the salsa dumped all over the chips, and then you could eat them, and maybe they wouldn't be quite as delicious. But when it comes separately and you put them together as you're eating them, always a winner, right? Same thing. You don't want products to be, you know, necessarily dumped together in a container and delivered that way, because it really sort of waters down how well they're going to work. Whereas products like this, when they are separated and then put together in the end, better efficacy. Works better, you'll be happier. Believe me. I've seen a lot of people be happy. All right, last thing on our list, oil control broad spectrum SPF 20. Why is this important? People say to me all the time, I really don't even use sunblock on my face. Shame on you. You're going to destroy your skin. And I get it. We don't always think about it. I didn't think about it when I was younger. No, it was like a free-for-all. Baby oil. Who cared? I kind of care now. So what this does is it defends against UV rays that intensify the appearance of acne marks and uneven skin tone. It's really super important. And when you're putting all of these high-grade products on your face, it's also important to protect your face from the sun. So this is a tiny little tube, you see, right? Really little. Because a little goes a long way. Don't be fooled and thinking I gotta put a ton on. I like to start really small. This is about half the size or less of the face wash. I always rub it together in my hands, apply it. This has zinc oxide in it. You know, like our parents used to put on our noses at the beach when we were kids, just our noses. So it's really going to protect your skin while you're out there. Yay! In all of our clinical trials, all the people that did our clinical trials, they saw a difference in their skin in 2 weeks of about 16%, in 4 weeks of about 43%, and in 6 weeks of about 65%, I think it was. I have to look into it and put it down below. So, I mean, it's the #1 acne brand in North America. You can't go wrong. Also, you can't buy it in the stores. You can only buy it through a consultant, and that is how Rodanna Fields likes to work. So if you're interested or have more questions about Unblemish, you can ask your questions below. I also have a link to my website, and if you would like to purchase, you can. And I highly recommend, if you're going to purchase directly from the website instead of talking to me, that you do 2 things. I recommend that you figure out which product is the best for you by using the little product finder on the website. And also I recommend that you join as a preferred customer, because you save 10% and you get free shipping on all orders over $80. So that's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow with another face washing demonstration with another product. And until then, have a great day, and like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much.